It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? I hope you'll be mine. It's a beautiful day for a Sid cigar. It's a beautiful day for a Sid cigar. Won't you join me? I hope you'll join me. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'm gonna sit in my J Fields pub. Won't you join me? Won't you join me? Good evening, boys and girls. Today we're going to read stories from the Cigar dossier. And we're going to talk about cigars that Bill Sig Sid has sent me. And while we do that, I'm going to enjoy a 2008 Winston Churchill, a cigar that Bill sent me last summer, 2017. And again, I'll be reading stories about cigars that he sent me that I reviewed in the past. And we'll talk about all of those. So my initial thoughts about this cigar is this beautiful construction, hardly a vein on it. The smell, though, not much to it other than just earthy tobacco, earth and tobacco. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and give it a clip. Pre-light draw is perfect. Cigar we're going to talk about is a Partagas Selection Privada No. 1. It's from 1999, and this was a gift from Bill. And I enjoyed this cigar for my Christmas dinner, 2016. Of course, it's a Cuban cigar, and this is what I had to say about it. Beautiful cigar, razor sharp burn with no touch-ups or relights. Bill Sig Sid gave me this cigar, and I'm sure the sentiment behind the gift added to the enjoyment. I noted that it was creamy smoke with salty leather profile. I've been toasting this foot now for about a minute or so, and I'm about to find out what a lovely treat that this cigar holds in store for me. That's delicious. Some nice earthy tobacco flavors. You can tell that this one's aged beautifully, and obviously it's been kept in optimal conditions. Nothing off about the way this thing was stored. Perfect draw, lots of smoke, creamy, lots of leather, salt, nuts, and of course just earthy tobacco flavor. A 1994 Pollo de Monterey Double Corona. I smoked this cigar on the 1st of January 2017. And this is what I had to say. Beautiful cigar, smells of earthy tobacco, and it tastes just like it smells. Plenty of earthy tobacco flavors. A pleasant mustiness along with a salty leather profile that reminded me of how I used to chew on my baseball glove laces as a child when I played Little League. I put in big capital letters, cigar is the best. And I rated it a 10. First third of the cigar, we're at the end of it, and I really enjoyed it. Some of the notes that I have about it are that we have like a salt, peppery, flaky ash. But the flavor has been outstanding. It's been a very creamy finish. Again, lots of earthy tobacco with leather. I can't say enough about how much I'm enjoying it. Just very good flavor without any bitterness or harshness at all. The next story we have is something about Brandon Freeburn being a tiara-wearing sissy boy. No, seriously. The next one we have is a 1994, and of course it's kind of fitting tonight. It's a 1994 H. Upmann Sir Winston Churchill. And I enjoyed this cigar on September 17, 2017. And again, another 10 cigar. Bill sent this to me along with this cigar, so I could try two different ones. And here are my notes. I put gift from Bill, Sig Sid, a holy grail smoke for sure. Started off bitter, but a quarter inch into it, the cigar blew me away. Rich, spicy, so complex. I completely enjoyed the entire cigar. Wow, 2 hours of bliss. So I'm through the second third of the cigar. At the end, some of the notes I noticed from when I enjoyed that portion of the cigar, the leather still present, the earthy tobacco still present. It's kind of taken on like a saltiness and a very heavy woodiness, so to speak. Lots of wood, cedar. I can taste that. Still very enjoyable, pleasant, flavorful, but no bitterness at all. The final third, this cigar has changed quite a bit. It's I notice there's a lot of pepper and spiciness is picked up, even though it's still creamy, but there's a lot of pepper on the back of the throat. This whole cigar has been very enjoyable. I probably rated about a 9 out of a 10. I bet you this thing would still do fine with even more downtime and age. It wouldn't go downhill or anything. I just want to thank Bill so much for the opportunity to enjoy this, as I did many of the other cigars he sent me. For our final story, we're going to be talking about a 1974 Romeo Julieta Corona. And here's my thoughts. Bought these from Bill, whose granddad bought them in 1975. Looks and smells beautiful. I'm honored he shared this with me. Has to be a sentimental smoke for sure. Aged in earthy tobacco. Very refined with a pleasant mustiness that I enjoyed so much. Well, that's it, boys and girls. And finally, I'd like to say, I hope you'll be my neighbor. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? I hope you'll be